Hello and welcome to Germany, Ettlingen to be precise, for the 1/10th IC On-Road Championships. Now, the pit's behind me. They're lovely and calm, people friendly, having a chat. But this wasn't always the case this weekend as a storm blew up. In fact, the rumbling storm of the summer about additive on tyres in foam IC classes. The World Championships in Miami and the Luxembourg Europeans for 1/8. Both events blighted by rumours and accusations that people were not playing fair. Here, they put in a very, very stringent rule about how you handle your tyres, and we'll go through that later. But really, what's the advantage of additive? Why doesn't everyone allow additive? It would seem a lot easier. We went to investigate. I mean, it's a dumb question, but what's the advantages of additive?
You go faster. The simple question, you have more traction straight off. You don't have to wait for the tyres to warm up, bed in. You just get instant grip, so your first 5-6 laps are much closer to your best lap time in the run.
So would an experienced racer looking at the lap times of his rivals be able to go, oh yeah, he's cheating, or is using additive, should I say?
You can on some people, yeah. I mean, as soon as they put controlled tyres into practice, quite often you'll see the fact that a lot of drivers that were at the top suddenly drop to the bottom or lose 4 or 5 tenths. But it's all guessing. What else can you do? You can only guess that they're doing it.
But Vites, you were parachuted in here at the last minute as a last-minute referee into a storm of controversy, still hanging over a bit from Luxembourg. I mean, what are EFRA doing? What are the methods you put in place to try and prevent the use of additive here?
Okay, first of all I have to say it's not that big a storm like in Luxembourg. It's much more eased down because of the size of the cars and the size of the tires and the track wear. But anyway, we are sure that some people try to use it. Now we have a few devices like this one. This is a mini ray. We have also another device that is working on the spectrum. So we made some way to check a tire into water, and oil and water doesn't mix. And so we can find pure water, and if there's any oil residue in it, then we have a complete other reading of that tire. But so far, nobody has been detected.
I think they found a really good solution now, and also the machine seems to be very sensitive, which is really good for me. I think they need to learn a little bit how the procession is going on with the races, but I think it's really good now, and I'm super happy that all the discussions are away now.
I believe there are only 2 options. On big races you could actually probably do a one brand tire, which is pre-truth. You go in the pits, you take a set of tires, you race. The other thing is to give it a free, and that would probably help all the organizers as well, because they don't have to so many people to check everything.
I think, in my opinion, the best reason is to bring controlled wires, also in foam. But if not handle it, like from the organization or something, then you should open the additive.
Would it not just be better to copy 3 or 4 other classes and just say additives allowed?
From my point of view, I'd rather just allow additives. I mean, if they can police it 100%, then ban it. But if they can't police it 100%, then you can't have a rule that you can't police. So just allow it. I mean, within 6 months, a year, everybody will know where they stand with the additives, and that would be the end of it.
For me, if the machine they have now it's really working, they should go on with that, because to open all the additive is really difficult for normal customers, and also for the professional drivers it's super complicated to find the right. And I know out of the electric they have a lot of different additives, and so for me the best would be if the machine works well and we don't use the additive.
So on a more general note, do you think that it's now getting not necessarily untenable but impractical to continue banning additives, and really the sensible thing would be to adopt what many other classes have gone and say fine additive for the foam IC classes?
Yeah, we follow a few lines, but of course, like EFRA is a democratic organization. We can invent rules, but anyway they have to be at the AGM. You have to be approved at the AGM. And we are a bit waiting now for suggestions or proposals from federations, what they think about the case. We also are contacting people like manufacturers and so on, how they feel about it. And then at the AGM there will be a decision how to continue. Because you can see how this organization works. It needs a lot of extra people, extra manpower. Nobody's really happy. In this case, everything goes very, very well, I must say. But I can think that not every organization is capable of doing this.